Welcome to your yoga flow for beginners. Today we will be lengthening and strengthening the muscles in our thighs, arms, and torso as we move through some basic yoga postures. I hope to leave you feeling warm and content after this gentle vinyasa flow. So, if you're ready to begin, grab your mat and we'll get started. Wonderful. Let's start off at the back of our mats, sitting on our shins in a comfortable child's pose. Let's have the knees together. Heels can be slightly apart with the toes together in order to sink the hips onto your feet. Walk the hands forward to the front of the mat and rest your chest on your thighs. Place the forehead on the ground. Spread the hands out on the mat. Slide your shoulder blades down your back, hips sitting on the heels. Feel free to close your eyes here for a moment as we take this time to set our own personal intentions for the practice today. It can be anything as simple as just wanting to make it through the whole flow, to something like wanting to find solace and a positive peace of mind. Whatever your intention of the day may be, simply focus on it and allow it to guide you through the practice today. Wonderful. On your next inhalation, open the eyes. And exhale, roll up through the back onto your hands, coming into all fours. Shoulders are right above the wrists and hips are stacked on top of your knees. Be sure that the fingers are spread out on the mat and that the elbows aren't overextended. Have a slight micro bend in the arms to protect yourself from overstraining any muscles. Let's inhale, look up to the ceiling, arch back, splay the ribs, and exhale, tuck the chin to chest, and tuck the hips up into the belly. Again, inhale, look up, arch the back, and exhale, belly button to your spine as you curve the spine under. Inhale, look up, arch, and extend that front body. Exhale for cat, hips tucking up into the belly. Inhale for cow, ribs splayed, and exhale for cat. Inhale, cow, and exhale, cat. Well done. Come back to neutral, spine straightened, and gaze at the mat between the hands. Inhale, flex the feet, tucking the toes under, and exhale, press into the hands and send the hips up and backwards into our downward dog. Gaze towards your feet. Legs are extended. The lumbar spine, the lower back is lengthening. Letting the shoulders press down and back away from the ears. And send the heels into the mat. On your next inhalation, look front between your hands. Exhale, raise the heels, bend the knees, and take a few steps to the front of your mat between the hands, taking forward fold. Begin to straighten the legs, keeping the body as close to the thighs as you can. Inhale. Now let's bend the knees and exhale, roll all the way up to standing. Inhale, arms reach overhead. And exhale, palms together in prayer position, Anjali Mudra. Now lower the arms to the sides, palms facing forward for mountain pose, Tadasana. Our open hands encourage an open heart. Beautiful. Inhale, circle the arms around and up, and exhale, dive to forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine and lift the body halfway up, hands on the thighs. Exhale. Place the hands on the mat and take 2 steps back into plank position. Back is flat, abdominals engaged. Gaze straight down the mat. Inhale, move your weight forward over your hands, and exhale, bend your legs, place the knees on the mat, then lower the chest, keeping your elbows in by your sides. Chin touches the earth. Now slide forward through your hands to release the hips onto the ground. Keep the feet together. And press into the hands, lifting just the chest off the mat. Lengthen your neck. Gaze front. Squeeze the legs together and engage the back muscles. Cobra pose. Bhujangasana. As we put our weight on our abdominals in this posture, our stomachs are stimulated, helping us to improve our digestion and possibly relieving any belly aches or even migraines. Wonderful work. Now inhale, press the hips up and transfer through all fours position. Exhale, tuck the toes under and lift the hips up and back into downward dog. Well done. Keep reaching your heels to the mat as you flatten the back and send the hips higher and higher. Inhale, take the right foot off the mat and point the toes behind you, 3-legged dog. And exhale, bend the right knee into your chest, step between the hands. Lower the left knee down to the ground and release the back toes. Lift the chest up, arms overhead, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Gaze up and press the palms together, singing the hips lower and lower. Both hip bones pointing front. Right knee on top of your ankle. Visualizing your body as a crescent moon, embracing your lunar energy, grounding yourself. Beautiful. On your next exhalation, place the hands to the mat, press up and step back into plank. Inhale, move the weight forward. Exhale, lower the knees, then chest, then chin. Keeping the elbows right in by your sides, working the triceps. Inhale, slide the body through into Cobra pose, Bhujangasana. Toes are released, resting on the tops of your feet. And exhale, transfer the weight through all fours and back into downward dog. Great work. Inhale, lift the left leg up off the mat, point the toes to the walls behind you. And exhale, left knee to chest. Step between the hands and lower the back knee to the mat. Lift the chest up. Crescent lunge. Anjaneyasana. Gaze up to the ceiling. Whatever thoughts may arise, simply let them go and bring the mind to the breath. Focus on the inhaling, filling up the chest with oxygen, and the exhaling, allowing the body to sink deeper into the posture. Great job. On the next exhalation, place the hands on either side of the left foot. Step back into plank. Inhale, weight moves forward. Exhale, lower the knees, then chest and chin. Inhale, slide through into Cobra. Exhale, tuck the back toes and move back into downward dog. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Release into this downward dog. Feel the backs of the legs lengthening and the torso falling closer to the mat. Inhale, lift the right leg up again, 3-legged dog, toes reaching back, and exhale, step between the hands. This time, spiraling the back heel down to the mat and lifting the chest up, arms parallel to one another. Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Both hips are square to the front of the mat. Right hip pulling back as the left reaches forward. Right knee above the right ankle. Gaze forward. pulling up through the abdominals, staying strong in this warrior pose. Wonderful. On your next inhalation, reach the fingertips higher, and exhale, open the arms out to the sides as you turn the shoulders to face the left side of the mat. Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Hips are now facing the top left corner of your mat, arms in a T shape, looking past the right fingertips, keeping the hips slightly tucked up into the belly in order to keep the abs ignited. Shoulders slide down the back. Great job. On your next exhalation, windmill your arms down to the mat. Back heel spirals off the mat. Step back into plank. Inhale, weight moves forward. And this time, keep the body flat as you exhale. Lower yourself to the mat, elbows in. Inhale, press up into Cobra, Bhujangasana. And exhale, move back into Downward Dog. Breathe. Inhale, left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Exhale, step between the hands, spiral the back heel down to the mat. Lift up into Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Steady yourself. Find your center. Be strong and proud. You are radiant. You are worthy. Inhale, reach the fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, open the arms and shoulders out to Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Come back to your intention here. Let go of all negativity. Let go of all worries and stress. Let go of all things that are no longer serving you, no longer benefiting your being, your mind. Inhale and exhale, let it go. On your next exhalation, windmill the arms down, hands on either side of the left foot, and step back into plank. Inhale, weight moves forward. Exhale, lower the body in one flat line down to the mat. Arms close to the body. Inhale, press up, Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. And exhale, roll through all fours into Downward Dog. Heels getting closer and closer to the earth. Inhale, look to the top of the mat. Exhale, raise the heels, bend the knees, and take 4 steps to the front of the mat. Feet right together, straighten the legs for forward fold. Inhale, pull the body closer to the thighs. And exhale, bend the knees and roll all the way up to standing, arms overhead. Now hands to heart center. And release, mountain pose, Tadasana. Inhale, reach the arms around and up, fingertips extended, arms parallel to one another. Exhale, bend the knees and send the hips back for chair pose, Utkatasana. Your torso and arms creating a diagonal line from the fingertips to the sits bones. Weight is in the back of the feet, back is flat. Gaze out and down. Well done. Now inhale, straighten the legs and arch back. Exhale, bend the knees and dive to forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the back up, straight legs. Exhale, place the hands on the mat and step back into plank. We're going to take Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, move the weight forward on the hands. And exhale, keep the elbows in and lower the body until you are hovering off the mat. Inhale, push into the hands, chest lifts, hips stay off the mat, and toes release so that you are now resting on the tops of your feet. Upward dog. And exhale, lift the hips, coming onto the tops of your feet and releasing one foot at a time onto the mat. downward dog. Great job. Inhale, right foot up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step between the hands. Keep the back leg where it is, left knee extended, and lift the chest into high lunge, Ashtha Chandrasana. Hips square to the front of the mat, right knee over the right ankle, and not rolling out or in. Lower abdominals engaged, lifting up in the belly. Shoulders away from the ears. Relax your face. Inhale and exhale. Place the hands on the mat. Step back into plank. Inhale, weight moves forward. Exhale, lower the body until you're hovering above the mat. Inhale, keep the hips off the mat in upward dog. Weight is on the tops of the feet and palms of the hands. Exhale, send the hips back into downward dog. Wonderful, let's keep it moving. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, step between the hands and lift the chest into high lunge, Ashtha Chandrasana. Arms parallel to one another, palms facing each other, breathing easily, lengthening that front hip, bending the left leg deeper and deeper. Awesome. Inhale, reach higher, and exhale, place the hands on the mat. Inhale, move the weight forward. Exhale, elbows in, Chaturanga Dandasana, hips hovering. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, press on the tops of the feet, downward dog. Release one foot at a time. Press into the palms of the hands and roll the triceps down to face the mat. Backs of the knees reaching for the wall behind you. Heels reaching for the earth. Inhale, look front. Exhale, raise the heels, bend the knees, and this time hop to a seated position on the mat. Plant the feet on the ground. Reach the arms forward. Inhale and exhale, roll down to the mat one vertebrae at a time. Now extend the legs along the length of the mat as we take our final posture, Shavasana. Palms are facing the ceiling. Close the eyes. Relax the ankles, the knees, the hips. Relax your hands and elbows, your belly and shoulders. Relax your neck and head. Relax the face, letting go of all that no longer serves you, letting go of negative energy, and welcoming light and love into your being. Rest the body here for just a moment and breathe. Beautiful. Now on your inhalation, flutter the eyes open. Exhale, roll onto your side into a fetal position, finding movement in the body again once more. And press up into an easy seat. Legs crossed, bring the palms together. Anjali Mudra. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. I hope you enjoyed the practice and feel a sense of calm in this crazy world. Bow down to your own heart. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe to help Mermaid Yoga grow. Feel free to comment suggestions and requests down below. We hope to see you again soon.